Hello. So it's January 10th, Thursday, and I dreamt about my papa. Um, Actually passed away already like 18 years ago, turning 18 by this year, and missed him so much. I can remember the story, but I felt he was presently alive then in my dream. I woke up like quarter to eight, and then was about to take a shower. Steve knocked on the door, and he's ready to leave, and I didn't know that we have to leave early. So I said, I thought we usually leave at 8:30, and he said like, oh, I didn't tell you that we have to leave early. So I said, just give me a couple of minutes, and I'll take a quick shower. So I did, and then I drove the truck with him, and we went to the post office to drop the check for Department of Florida Department of Tax, I think, something like that. And then I can remember that one. Then we went to Dunkin' to buy some, coffee, and I had a little breakfast. And we went to the warehouse, and I just set up some stuff there. Not too much work because we don't have any events lately, but we're preparing it for next week. And then Robert came, and then we drove down to Coral Gables for our paralegal, to submit our requirements, which you had seen the two videos. We went down to Miami. At that time, Steve went for a meeting, and when we were driving up already, we went to Horizon. It's a Filipino grocery restaurant somewhere in Fort Lauderdale, where the cruise ship dock. So the Filipinos usually goes there for to have some Filipino food. So that's what we did. We missed. I was so hungry that I had the shrimp, coconut shrimp. It was freaking awesome. And you have the especially for the mungo, it's the bean and the adobo. It's famous like pork one and mixed with tomatoes. I mean not tomatoes, vegetable vinegar and the oil and no vinegar and soy sauce rather. Yeah, it's a Filipino dish. And after that we were driving back to the warehouse. I told him a story about the movies that I saw, like Guilt Trip, which is a story of with Seth Rogen and Barbara Streisand's mother and son relationship, and I was really touched about that. I was every time I tell saw stories, some of the nicest scenes that I was touched. I felt crying, and I also watched um, what was that? Parental Guidance. That's Billy Crystal and Bette Midler, and it talks about family values as well. And it was like very emotional when I told the story to Robert, and I said I love to cry sometimes. I feel like I like the nice, heartwarming stories, not the drama like somebody died or something. And he said, I know you miss your family, which really I did. I miss them a lot. It's been 6 years, and and we're applying for the green card. So we submitted some of the requirements for the green card already, and once it's approved, hopefully it will. I still have to. The priority date will be my priority will be May 29th of last year, 2012, and they're still serving for 2007. So if you count down for that, so it'll be like 5 more years I have to wait before my green card be approved. So I have 5 more years to wait for before I come back to the Philippines. So it was really like, I missed so much of everything already. Reunions, family, my classmates, my grade school, high school, and college that they have the reunion already, and then my work coworkers in TGI Friday before. So I've sacrificed a lot. So I'm just hoping everything will be worthwhile, staying here. And so I was really kind of feel emotional a while ago. Then after that, um, they were planning after we went to the warehouse. We didn't stay long, but Steve was planning to go to Howlis, and I said, can I go ahead because I'm planning to buy some dancing shoes, which you saw in my video. My shoes. I went to Lake Worth Road and jog. I can't remember the name of the business. It's Dance something, Dance Studio Shoe Store. I had it. Oh, wait. I have in my wallet the receipt. Is it? It's not in here. Ah, a dancer's closet. A dancer's closet incorporated. I bought a really dance shoes like they use for Dancing with the Stars. So I used that from the rehearsal. When after that I had a dinner here, like dinner in my house, and then went to the rehearsal. And it was really like we continued what we left behind from yesterday until the end of the story. And I still not familiar with the songs. I'm just familiarizing in the dance steps as well. So we all did that, and tomorrow So there will be no rehearsal actually, but we all of us decided to go back to the rehearsal just to polish everything. It will be at the rehearsal hall, and I have to study the lines as well. I mean, really the songs, and I'm familiar with the dance steps as well. And then when we went out, I had a nice chat with the father and son, Peter and Drew Spinelli, and they're really good listeners. And I shared sorry how I came up in the Lakewood Playhouse. I met Ashley Rodriguez, my coworker for Rent. We did that before my colleague, and then Peter, the father, like he used to perform also in the Lakewood Playhouse during the '90s, and it was fun. And then I had a call from Remo, but I told him I have to call him back. But we had a nice discussion, and then after a while, like 20 minutes after, I called him back, but I think he was sleeping already. So I left a message to apologize that I called late. Anyway, I'll just invite him about next week because I booked already 4 tickets for the opening night of the Drowsy Chaperone. So Steve, Robert, and then hopefully Boo Boo, because I called him up this morning, but he said he'll try to see the schedule of his. He will be part of the invitation as well as Remo. So if not, I might pick up Michael Matola if Boo isn't available. And then the rest, I'll treat some of my friends like Ron and Josh and maybe the Davey and Jimmy, but who knows? But also, my other friend David Gordon invited me to watch their show on the Empire Stage, so I might be available Saturday. We don't have a vocal rehearsal on Saturday afternoon, so after that, that's why I'm planning to watch the show. That's the only time I'll be available, and I might invite Remo to join me to we could go down there to Fort Lauderdale. Anyway, so that's how it is. I'm not really that active right now because I did so much stuff, and I'm a little bit tired, but I'm doing fine. After this, I'm gonna take a little relaxation and go to bed. So that's how it happened today. Anyway, hope to see you then. Bye. Thank you.